Ridiculous, Medea said, and Piper could hear the power charged in every syllable. Leo, Jason, my price is so simple. Why don't you two fight? If you get injured or even killed, no problem. We'll just throw you into the fountain and you'll be better than ever. You do want to fight, don't you? You resent each other. Guys, no, Piper said, but they were already glaring at each other as if it was just dawning on them how much they really felt hatred for each other. Piper never felt more helpless. Now she understood what real sorcery looked like. She'd always thought magic meant wands and fireballs, but this was worse. Medea didn't just rely on potions and poisons. Her most potent weapon was her voice. Leo scowled. Jason's always the star. He always gets the attention and takes me for granted. You're annoying, Leo, Jason said. You never take anything seriously. You can't even fix a dragon. Stop, Piper pleaded, but both drew their weapons. Jason his gold sword, and Leo took a hammer from his tool belt. Get him, Piper! Medea urged. I'm doing you a favor. Let it happen now, and it will make your choice so much easier, and Gladys will be pleased. You could have your father back today. Medea's charm speak didn't work on her, but the sorceress still had a persuasive voice. Her father back today? Despite her best intentions, Piper wanted that. She wanted her father back so much it hurt. You work for Gladius, she said. Medea laughed. Serve a giant? No, but we all serve the greater cause, a patron you cannot begin to challenge. Walk away, child of Aphrodite. This does not have to be your death, too. Save yourself, and your father can go free. Leo and Jason were still facing off, ready to fight, but they looked unsteady and confused, waiting for another order. Part of them had to be resistant, Piper hoped. This went completely against their nature. Listen to me, girl! Medea plucked a diamond off her bracelet and threw it into the spray of water from the fountain. As it passed through the multicolored light, Medea said, Oh, Iris, goddess of the rainbow, show me the office of Tristan McLean. The mist shimmered, and Piper saw her father's study. Sitting behind his desk, talking on a phone, was her dad's assistant, Jane, in her dark business suit. Her hair swirled in a tight bun. Hello, Jane, Medea said. Jane hung up the phone calmly. How can I help you, ma'am? Hello, Piper. You! Piper was so angry she could hardly talk. Yes, child, Medea said. Your father's assistant, quite easy to manipulate, an organized mind for a mortal, but incredibly weak. Thank you, ma'am, Jane said. Don't mention it, Medea said. I just wanted to congratulate you, Jane. Getting Mr. McLean to leave town so suddenly, take his jet to Oakland without alerting the press or the police. Well done. No one seems to know where he's gone, and telling him his daughter's life was on the line? That was a nice touch to get his cooperation. Yes, Jane agreed in a bald tone, as if she were sleepwalking. He was quite cooperative when he believed Piper was in danger. Piper looked down at her dagger. The blade trembled in her hand. She couldn't use it for a weapon any better than Helena Troy could, but it was still a looking glass, and what she saw in it was a scared girl with no chance of winning. I may have new orders for you, Jane, Medea said. If the girl cooperates, it may be time for Mr. McLean to come home. Would you arrange a suitable cover story for his absence, just in case? And I imagine a poor man will be needing some time in a psychiatric hospital. Yes, ma'am. I will stand by. The image faded and Medea turned to Piper. There, you see? You lured my dad into a trap, Piper said. You helped the giant. Of course, dear. You'll work yourself into a fit. I've been preparing for this war for years, even before I was brought back to life. I am a seer, as I said. I can see the future as well as your little oracle. Years ago, still suffering in the fields of punishment, I had a vision of the seven in your so-called great prophecy. I saw your friend Leo here, and saw that he'd be an important enemy someday. I stirred the consciousness of my patron, gave her this information, and she managed to wake just a little, just enough to visit him. Leo's mother, Piper said. Leo, listen to this. She helped get your mother killed. Uh-huh, Leo mumbled in a daze. He frowned at his hammer. So, I just attacked Jason. That's okay? Perfectly safe, Medea promised. And Jason, strike him hard. Show me you're worthy of your namesake. No, Piper ordered. She knew this was her last chance. Jason, Leo, she's tricking you! Put down your weapons! The sorceress rolled her eyes. Please, girl, you're no match for me. I trained with my aunt, the immortal Circe. I can drive men mad or heal them with my voice. We hope these puny heroes, they die. What hope do they have against me? Now, boys, kill each other.